We're in Homewood, Kansas. Marie and I are back on the plan. We're driving to Smithville Lake tomorrow for a month. We were in Newton, Kansas last night, and then we were in Davis, Oklahoma the night before, and then we were in Mansfield, Texas the night before. Packing up after our month and my 3-week and 4-day trip with the Murphys. We had a good time, but it's great to be home. I found this park on the internet and it looked nice, and it is nice. The owner lives just on site here, and he built it himself 21 years ago. So here you have it, Homewood RV Park just off of I-35 at exit 176. I think we're in Franklin County, but I'm not positive. And here you have it. We had to wait a day, but we snagged our spot in Smithville, 209 at Smithville Lake. It's one of the only 2 pull-throughs. Somebody was here 2 days ago wanting it too, and we were first, so it's a pretty popular spot, I guess. You can see our view. The bathhouses are right close. Too bad it doesn't have a shower on this end though. They have some tandem spots like this one right here. We're getting a tandem spot at the end of the month at Thousand Hills State Park in Missouri. So we're gonna go try that out. So here you have it. Here's our view. It's been 2 weeks since we've really gone anywhere. We're in Independence, Kansas at Big James's house. We're camping in the back in the alleyway here. We've got power and water, and we're dumping the gray water right on the ground in the gravel. James had surgery about 2 weeks ago. Almost 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago next Monday. And his children, my nephews, abandoned him here. So he called us and we came. We were in Smithville, like you just saw on the tape. So we came right here and we're going to hang out with him for a couple of months. He's going to leave Independence. He's going to try to sell the house and buy a truck and a trailer and live the same life we're living. So God love him. So at least now, if the plan comes to fruition, we'll have a traveling partner for some or all of the year. You never know. This is Myrtle, I think, or Laurel. I forget now. It just got repaved, resealed about 3 weeks ago. Everything's green. It's a nice day and not too oppressive. So we're gonna go for a car ride. Kind of hard to see James's house and all of the trees and everything. You hear that's my dog. He's ready to go for a car ride. So I wanted to get a good shot of the house, but the summer foliage is blocking the view. So we're going to be out here soon. It's about noon. So we're going to go for a few hours in the car. We've all got a cabin fever. It is October the 27th. And we are in Longton, Kansas. Off for a little drive. We've been living with my stepbrother, Big James. He had some errands to run today, so the boss and I are out for a little drive. We headed west on US 160. We're in Elk County, still in Kansas. There's the post office right in there in front of us with the silver colored the 2-story building right in front of us with the satellite dish. There's 100 towns in Kansas like this. Used to be thriving. Farms died out. The family farms did. You didn't live in town. Here's City Hall of Longton, Kansas. And here you have it. So we're going to get back in the car and go for a little drive. Our next stop in Elk Falls, Kansas, finds us at Joe's Pit Stop. There's a 121-year-old iron bridge out here somewhere. I think we're gonna go try to look for it. We stopped in this town about 2 years ago when the boss and I drove out when we were both still working, and I had Thanksgiving off, and we drove out here and saw Charlie and Katie and my godchildren in Kansas City, and then we drove and saw James and had Thanksgiving dinner with him. This Buick Special was there 2 years ago. You see it hasn't moved. And if you look on the corner of the brick building with the stone side, you see a little red car. That's a Yugo. And there's 2 Yugos over there. So here you have it. This 1893 Pratt Truss Bridge has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places, according to the plaque. And the falls, which we'll get a little bit better view of. Now we're standing on the middle of the bridge. I think this is the Elk River. Looking upstream. Our next stop of the day at 3:35 on October the 27th finds us in Howard, Kansas. I think this is in Elk County still, because we drove by the courthouse and we're going to take a picture of that in a minute. Like every other small town in Kansas, a dying or dead downtown. I like the brick street. Here is the KT Oil service station, established in 1920. You could tell by the old pumps it's been here for a while. And right across the street where I took the picture in the last shot is the Howard National Bank. And you can see it's an empty shell of itself. And here's a front picture of the Howard National Bank. You can see the pigeons. Here's a guy stopping, let me take my picture. You're in the picture forever. I waved at him, so it's all good. So this is Howard, Kansas. We're gonna take a picture. Oh, thank you. We're gonna take a picture of the courthouse and then we're gonna press on. Our final stop in Howard finds us at the Elk County Courthouse. Nothing on the outside says what year it was built. And you don't see the courthouses with a clock tower too often out here in the Midwest, but you see one in Elk County. The temperature has dropped about 12 or 14 degrees in the last hour. There's a front moving through. It's supposed to rain a little bit tonight in Independence. And there's my dog. There's my puppy dog. Puppy dog. He's a good car dog. He's a good dog in general. I love my dog. Here we are back at James's in Independence after our little car ride. He's gonna make us dinner today, so I'm sure it's scrumptious. He's a hell of a cook. Here's the house. He's trying to sell it. Sell everything, give it away, do what we're doing, live on the road. It's an admirable dream. I'm glad we've achieved it. I hope he does too, because it's the bomb. So we'll see you